Hello, everybody. This is Kyrix, and I'm actually taking a break from recording Sweet Coden to weigh in on a topic that has been popping up more and more. Recently, YouTube's been doing its controversy thing again. I mean, we just had the whole Fine Brothers React World bullshit fiasco thing. I'm not going to weigh into that because that's neither here nor there. By the time my own React videos ever go up, it'll long since have been a moot point. But I'm here for something a little more concerning than that, because just dipping back into the Fine Brothers thing, that thing's pretty much solved. YouTube's creators have won that fight. But the fight that's still going on is the fair use fight, which is, there's been a thing, where's the fair use? Where companies can basically lay claim, like, oh, you know that video of yours that you're making so much money off of, that violates fair use. We're going to dispute that. At which point the monetization then shifts to the company for a month or two while they settle the claim. And from what I understand, that tends to be the most lucrative time period, is that first month or two, when all the views pour in to see that new video. You'll still get some trickles, like, oh, I'll watch this video, or, oh, I'm going to go through all the videos, etc. But that first month when the video is new and hot, that video, all that money, isn't going to the person who made it. It's going to the company that claims it. And there's some stupid bullshit claims. Like, just going off of one particular example, I was watching Josh Scorcher's video on this. And, well, I'm sorry, Josh Burner, Firebrand, whatever you want to call him. Fiery Joker. Let's just go with Josh for this. Josh was complaining that he, on some of his pony videos that he's done, got claimed by the company that distributes the DVDs. Not Hasbro, not anything in particular. He got called out by the German company that dubs it in Germany when he's using the American version. Oh, you see, we're using that same footage ourselves, so we're copyright claiming. No, that's bullshit. Now, this actually doesn't affect me in the slightest, because this is all about monetization. Companies see that, oh, you're making money off this, I want your money. So they copyright claim those monetizing videos. I do not monetize for a couple reasons. One being the fact that I hate watching ads, so I don't want to subject my own subscribers to ads. There are probably ads on there anyway, and I'm one of the few people who actively says, hey, go ahead and ad block my videos. It's not hurting me at all. Don't ad block other people's videos, especially if they ask you not to, because that is their livelihood. But me personally, I don't care. Only people making money off that are anyone who puts ads on the videos that they didn't necessarily ask me for. But I will get copyright twinges, a little thing like, hey, Lego Jurassic World. Every time one of those goes up, yeah, you're using part of the John Williams score, so you can't monetize this. Fair enough. The John Williams score is part of that game. That's fine. I'm not going to dispute that. I wasn't planning to make money off that anyway. This does not really impact my channel unless they try and take something down. But, nonetheless, to me, this is an important issue, because there are a lot of YouTubers who aren't me who do make money off this, and not a lot. And what little they are making is getting taken from them. And it's very important to bring this to everyone's attention. And again, I'm not speaking as an authority on this. Look at other people. Like, I've seen, what was it, Anime Nation, I think's done this. Josh has done this. I've seen numerous other YouTubers, because it's been popping up all week, and I want to add my voice to the mix. I'm not contributing much, but even though I don't contribute much to the conversation, if any of my viewers see this and then go find those other videos and learn about them there, then I consider myself having done some of my part. If I could add anything to this conversation, and I don't know exactly how the dispute process works, if you could change your name, the name of the video that is, I would suggest that there just be this unwritten rule between all of us here who make and consume on YouTube. That is to say, content creators, and I guess I could be considered one of those, like myself, who does Let's Plays and the occasional music video. and other people like Anime Nation with their top 10s and their reviews, and Josh with his reviews and his music stuff that I don't watch because I'm not a music guy, but he does that too, etc. If you make a thing and a company tries to just grab that up, like, oh, we want your money, if you're allowed to do it, my advice to you would be to go in and do like, top 10 animes starring people with green hair. Maybe that's something that Anime Nation has up and it's getting disputed because, this one, the Final Fantasy 6 or Final Fantasy 4 thing's claiming Rydia or whatever. To my knowledge, there isn't a Final Fantasy 4 anime. It's just the first thing with a green-haired character that popped into my head. But let's say that's the thing. Well, then the people who run that channel should go in and say, top 10 animes with a character that has green hair, brackets, disputed, to let you know, hey, someone's trying to steal our shit. Don't watch this if you see this tag. Now, this may be a stupid idea. It may be even against the rules. But it seems to me that would be a smart thing, if you're allowed to do it. Just, if someone's trying to hone in on your revenue, then you put up a tag on your video in the title that says disputed. Put it at the front, put it in the middle, put it in the back. I don't care. Just say, hey, this is a disputed video. The people I'm on fair use, and the company that has the original stuff that I'm using with fair use is trying to steal from me. Please don't watch this video. Don't give them a cent of money. Don't give them anything. Don't watch this video. Don't click the ads. Don't do anything. Pretend this video doesn't exist until it's cleared. Then come in and watch, because I need the revenue. They don't. I mean, personally, I'm not going to lie. Due to the way my internet's been working, because I've been operating off my phone for ages, I've been basically downloading YouTube videos just so I can watch them, because it can take up to 15 to 20 minutes to buffer in its entirety a 10-minute video. That doesn't include the time to watch said video, so obviously I don't do a lot of YouTubing at home. And I don't necessarily think that counts as a view, and that upsets me, so I do occasionally try and go back and give real views to these. And now that my phone has unlimited data itself, I've been watching YouTube on the phone instead of downloading or trying it on my computer. But I'll make a deal with you. Any of you subscribers, or any of the people I'm subscribed to, if you make a video and I see that thing, and I click that video, or I go to the internet thing or whatever, and it says disputed, I ain't touching it until it's cleared. Because, granted, I don't personally... I'm not an ad person anyway, but I'm not about to give your hard-earned money for your hard-earned work to someone else for any reason. I mean, if I did monetize, I sure as hell wouldn't want someone else taking money for my things. Hell, if I came up with the idea personally that if I ever monetized my videos and got money, like, say, for Resident Evil 4, anything I made off of Resident Evil 4, I would have split with Anubis for doing dual commentary. Anything for Lego Jurassic World, if I had been a monetizer and been allowed to, I would have split with my ex-roommate John, because they contributed to that. But there's no reason that anyone else should be dipping into that. So, again, I don't really have anything concrete to add to this conversation. Which, the only reason I'm making this video is because I'm hoping that the few subscribers I do have will have their attention drawn to people who this actually affects. This is like someone who lives in Colorado trying to raise awareness for damage done by a hurricane in Florida. It doesn't affect them in the slightest, but hey, if it can get your attention to what's going on where that hurricane hit, so be it. It's worth the time out of your day. So if I can in any way, shape, or form help the people who are being abused by the system, by this stupid fair use dispute system, where companies get to tie up their earnings for up to 2 months and steal it from them. If I can help them at all, if I can keep 1 cent from being delayed, 1 cent delayed from going into the company and going into and end up going into their pocket, if I can do even that, I consider this video a success. So look up videos. The pound sign WTFU, where's the fair use? Look those up. Watch everyone you can. Give them your time. Each one's got their own story. Each one's got their own perspective. Each one talks about how this hurts the community of YouTube. Each one of them will tell a personal story about how stuff has fucked them over. The closest I have is something that's long since settled, and it was before the whole Google Plus fiasco shit and this whole flagging shit. It was back on my first channel, which doesn't exist anymore. I used to make music videos, mostly Dragon Ball Z stuff, little X-Men Evolution, couple things here or there. Only about a third of the videos I made actually made it to YouTube, simply because I didn't consider them postable. I didn't consider them good enough to post. But the very first video I made was a video about Nappa to the song Bodies by Drowning Pool. And I had it up for a month or so, and I got to think, hey, you're getting content claimed by these people. You can do one of three things, or four things. You can take this video down. You can take the music out of this video and replace it with something else. You can dispute this, which would have been bad because I really had no leg to stand on. I didn't know anything in that video except the arrangement of the pictures. Or you can let them put ads on your video. So I'm like, okay, click. Let them put ads on my video. I don't care, So they did. They put ads on my video. And for months down the line, occasionally something would just be flat out taken down. Maybe something would be like, oh, you need to put ads on this video. So about 2, maybe 3 months down the line, my channel's erased. And I'm living. Because I didn't do back then what I do now. Now, if my YouTube channel were to go down, I could put it up in... Okay, let me put it this way. If I had an uploader like Dailymotion does, where I can just queue stuff up and upload them, I could have my channel up completely intact the way it was in like 3 days. Because I keep a copy of every video posted. I have a hard drive right now sitting across the room from me with every single Let's Play I've ever recorded and or posted. Because not all of my recordings get posted. There's some shit I leave out. There's entire projects that have yet to hit the airwaves. But back then, didn't really have that. There's some videos right now that are lost forever. Because to my knowledge, I didn't have a huge viewer base. To my knowledge, no one downloaded them, and if they did, I have no way to contact them. In general, were my my 3 Hulk versus videos, and my Spider-Man... Was it Spider-Man Unlimited? No, not Spider-Man Unlimited. Maybe it was... No, it wasn't Ultimate Spider-Man. It was Spectacular Spider-Man. The Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. I did a video of Spider-Man and Venom to the Fozzy song Enemy. And I considered it to be one of the greatest videos I'd ever done. And shortly after that, my computer just completely crapped out on me. And then my channel was erased. So it was gone. Lost to the ether forever. And I don't know if that's quite the same thing, because it wasn't a monetizing issue. But the thing that my channel got taken down for, the Nappa video. Yeah, the one that I said from day one, oh, sure, you can put ads on this. Everything they asked me to do, I told them, go ahead and do it. You can do it. And they took me down anyway. They let my channel run for months. They didn't take me down for videos that they repeatedly pulled down, like my X-Men Evolution video that I kept trying to post. I posted it like 4 times and they took it down each time. They didn't take me down for that. They took me down for a video that wasn't in fucking dispute. Whole channel gone, erased. And I didn't know anything about how to get channels back, or even, hey, let me upload this channel and at least get my shit back so I can have a copy of it. I couldn't even do that. So yeah, that shit's gone forever. I still have most of those videos. But like I said, those 4 that I mentioned are gone forever. And I'm never going to get them back, and I don't think I could ever remake them exactly the same. I could probably make them better, but it's not even the point. So yeah, things like this, people have lost channels over this bullshit, and it's not right. A lot of them have gotten them back, but a lot of these stories that I hear have to do with people with big viewer bases. Like, oh, I'm part of a network. My network helped me. Oh, I have a huge fan base. My fan base basically hate bombed their site until they drop that shit. Or wow, I happen to have a friend who has a friend who's a lawyer and they got up YouTube's ass and got me back my channel. So if this were to happen to someone like me, who doesn't even have 200 subscribers, I'd pretty much be fucked. You know? And there's a lot of other little YouTubers out there who are little because they're like me and they just never really found a viewer base. And there's probably lots of reasons for that. Like, I don't necessarily advertise. I'm not part of a network. I don't hang out with some seriously famous people. I don't think my content is spectacular, and the fact that I don't have any kind of editing to clean it up and pretty it up doesn't help either. And I'm just one of thousands of Let's Players out there. You know, so I mean that's part of what keeps me small. Maybe you're small because you're just getting started out. Like a lot of the Brony reactors, they start out real small and they fucking skyrocket in views real quick because of the source material. You know I try to watch as many of the new ones as I can just to see new people. Because at least when it comes to reactions for me, seeing someone else react to it is almost identical to me being able to watch something again for the first time. It's kind of a vicarious thing, and it allows me to gain the same enjoyment out of something that I did the first time I watched it. And in some cases, to appreciate something better just by watching how much someone else likes it and thinking, I never thought of it that way. So again, look for where's the fair use, the pound sign, WTFU. Look up these videos. Watch these videos. Like these videos. If you like their other content, check out their other content. If you like it, subscribe to their channels. Draw attention to this. Let YouTube know this is bullshit. And maybe we'll have better luck than we did at stopping the Google Plus thing. Having been someone who tried to take a stand against that, it didn't go anywhere, but it wasn't as big a deal as this. There's some big-time YouTubers who aren't putting up with this shit. It seems like every day I check my inbox and here's someone new with that little, where's the fair use? Where's the fair use? It's important. It's important to people who make their living this way that this gets dealt with. So please, support your favorite channels. Make this a thing. Make YouTube know this is bullshit. Whether you make money off it or not, no one deserves to make money off of someone else's thing when they had no part of it, which is honestly part of what the Fine Brothers fiasco was. Like, oh, we're going to have a video of a bunch of other people reacting. We're not in the video at all, but we're going to make so much money for it. Anyway, that's it. Where's the fair use? Do something about it, YouTube.